On the flip side of that too, I know a lot of founders are always worried about their idea getting out there. What are your thoughts on, say, a founder that's worried about, not sharing his idea with people and being in that, stereotypical stealth mode, if you will? Is there some upsides and downsides to that? And I hear it all the time, and I'm like, just
Yeah.
get out there and share it.
I was funny because like I started getting into this whole startup realm back in 2012, and we're in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and there wasn't a lot of people I knew here, so I just started going to meetups and talking to people. And I always thought the people who were like, you gotta, my stealth, startup is on stealth, I don't want to talk about it. You're like, great, well, you're not going anywhere. I mean, if you're not gonna be able to talk about your startup, I mean, no one's really gonna pay attention to you. So I mean, yeah. It's interesting because I take the idea that anybody who asks me what we're doing, I will tell them everything that we're doing, because I really believe that we also have an edge on our competition, specifically our integration with Google. And I think I have no problem telling people where we're at and what we're doing, because I don't see that as being a negative. I think the people who are really scared about their startup and their being in stealth mode and they're worried about that is that they probably don't bring a lot to the table. They're probably not bringing a lot of things that are
Tangible.
Are tangible, and also for competitive wise, they're not able to be competitive because they, so the idea is the only thing they're bringing. So that's why they're not going to really describe it to you.
That's a great point. Yeah, it's a confidence thing, right? And it kind of exudes itself in the way they act around that particular subject. But I used to be that way too when I was a first-time entrepreneur, like 18, 19. You just want to protect your idea against the world. And now it's usually a sure sign when people think the idea is like the greatest thing. It's really about execution. So, anybody can have an idea, but just putting pen to paper and actually bringing the thing to life and actually knowing how to build the company brick by brick is a totally different thing.